This is your 20-minute lean legs and cut thighs combo. Today's routine is going to help you tighten and tone into the inner and outer thighs, lift round and firm the booty, and strengthen the hamstrings. For equipment today, all you'll be needing is your lower body set of dumbbells, so something a little bit heavier, a resistance band if you have one, and I'll also be demonstrating with a Pilates ball. Now, if you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. Just grab a pillow and you can substitute with that. Smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to make it to the end of this workout because I'll be announcing what our next month's free calendar is going to be. Okay, squad, let's get started. Good morning, ladies. I hope you're ready for a really fun lower body burn today. Now, just a few things before we get started. We will be using that ball for our workout. Now, if you don't have the ball, please don't worry about it. All I need you to do is go grab a pillow from your couch or from your bed, and you're going to use that as a substitute. What we'll be doing is squeezing against the ball to create a resistance, so perfectly fine to use a pillow. As far as our format goes today, our first half of the workout is going to be all in standing. The second half is going to be down on the mat, 20 minutes total, and it is a superset format. So we've got 2 minutes of work within each of the 8 supersets, 30 seconds rest, and 2 to 4 exercises within each of those supersets. So like I said, it's gonna go pretty quick. We're starting off without any equipment at all. So all I need you to do is come to the center of your mat. The feet are gonna turn outward. We're coming down into plie squat. So we come down, we pulse, and we lift with those inner thighs. At the 30-second mark, we're gonna grab one of those weights. We're gonna hold it low. We come down, we pulse, and we lift with that weight. And then as we hit the minute, we're gonna come into a single leg squat, holding that weight at center. We come down, hold at the bottom for a second, lift, switch sides, and then into our next superset. I know it's a mouthful, but let's get started. Going in 3, get into position. In 2, in 1. All right, hands at center. We come down, we pulse, we lift and squeeze, pressing through the heels, squeezing the inner thighs as you come up. Now I want all of your energy today. I want you to smile. I want you to feel excited for this workout because you're gonna be learning new things. You're gonna be feeling those muscles, probably muscles you haven't felt in a long time, okay, or didn't know were there, but it is gonna be a lot of fun. Come down, we pulse and lift. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I want you to grab a hold of that weight for me. We hold it down at the center, hold it low, shoulders back and down, bring it down, pulse, and lift. Squeezing with the inner thighs, booty comes right below the chest. You're not sticking the booty back. Come down, pulse, lift, just a few more seconds here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time. 2, 3, and 4. Now bring yourself back up. Weight comes to the center. We're gonna take that right leg out towards the diagonal, and we press through the front left heel. Come down, pause for a second at the bottom, and squeeze up through that heel, squeezing that glute. Great job. Great start. These are gonna go by super fast. I'm gonna keep your mind active. I'm gonna keep your mind busy. Focus on the form. Back stays straight. Shoulders down. Chest is lifted. And another 3. And 2. Last one on this side. And then we switch to the other side. Pressing through the right heel. Left leg out to the diagonal. Lift that left heel up. Come down and squeeze up. Great job. Knee presses out towards the side. Knee stays behind the toe, in line with the third toe. After this, we are gonna grab a hold of that ball or a pillow. We're gonna have some fun with it. That doesn't sound weird, right? 3 and 2. If you've been working out with me for a while though, you already know I'm a little weird. Last one, squeeze it up and gently bring yourself back to the center. Now we're gonna drop that weight off to the side. Don't drop it, gently place it down. And we're gonna grab a hold of this ball. Now, for our next exercise, the feet are both facing forward, micro bend in the knee. We're gonna place that ball or pillow between the thighs. From here, we're gonna come down into a narrow squat. We step in, squish that ball between your thighs, step out, and lift, alternating the sides. At 30 seconds, we're gonna hold low, and then follow me for the rest. In 3, in 2, get ready. In 1, let's go. So we come down, squeeze the ball, come out, and lift and squeeze the glutes. Down, squeeze to the other side, come out, and lift and squeeze the glutes. This is gonna start to wake up your thighs. You're not gonna feel it right away, but as we get to that 30-second point, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, I'm already shaking. In, out, and up. Let's speed it up. Down, in, out, and up. Down, in, out, and up. Last time in on the left. Last time in on the right. Now step it together, come down low, hold and squeeze at your maximum. Now from here, I want you to lift those heels off the ground and try to lower just a little bit further down. And now we pulse. for 10, 9, keep going, 8, 7, told you, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Grab a hold of one of your weights for me. We come back into the plie position, and from here we rotate to the right and back into that plie. At 30 seconds, we will switch sides. Hold low. Booty stays below the chest. Back is straight. It's tough, I know. Your foot rotates with you. Keep going. Almost to the 30-second point. 3 and 2. Shoulders down. Work hard. You should be feeling those thighs. 1 and hold for a second. Over to the other side. Down. Tap that knee to the mat and come right back up. Keeping the knees behind the toes. Nice and wide. Nice and low. Working for those changes. After this, we're going to go into our glutes and hamstrings. We've got 2 supersets there. And then we come to the mat. 3. Doing amazing, everyone. 2. Keep working for it. 1 more. Hold in the center for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift it up. All right, our next superset is for glutes and hamstrings, for which we're gonna go with some familiar exercises. Of course, we're gonna do the single leg deadlift. So we take a step back, and I want you to start with your weaker side. So with your weaker side, keep that foot forward. Take a step back on the opposite side. We're gonna come down into a deadlift, single leg. We lift up. At the 30-second point, we're gonna do reverse lunges, and then we switch sides for the second minute. Going in 3, in 2, in 1. Weight is on the same side of the heel you're pressing into. Shoulders back and down. Chest is proud and open. Following that eye line. Weight staying close to the body. Back stays straight. Squeeze those abs in. Try not to put any weight in that back foot. You want it all in that supportive heel. Slight bend in the knee as you come down. Focus on the form. Slow down, fast up. It's slow, slow, slow. Down and bring it up. 30-second point. Bring that weight to the shoulder. We come into our reverse lunge and back up. Control the motion. Take your time here. Strength training, if you did want to use heavier weights, you absolutely can. If you wanted to use both weights here, once again, you absolutely can. I'm actually using my 15-pound today, and the only reason you don't see me picking the other one up is because I have to talk. 3 and 2. On 1, come up for me, press through that heel. Take a step back on the other side into that deadlift. In 2 and 1, let's go. Nice and low. Try to bring it as low as you can, keeping the back straight. Control that motion. Slow, slow, slow. Down and fast up, pressing through the heel. Feeling the stretch in your hamstring as you come down. Now, if you can only get right below the knee and back up, absolutely not a problem. It's all progress. Slow, slow, slow. Down. 1 more time. Down all the way. Lift it up. Weight to the shoulder. Into those reverse lunges. Smashing through our 3rd superset. Just like that. Back stays straight. Chest is lifted. Facing straight ahead. For 5. For 4, knee stays behind the toe. For 3, for 2, for 1, we're gonna finish it off. 2 more. There we go. Enjoy that burn. Last one, lift it up, and you have a moment. So we're actually gonna keep this weight in our hand. And our next exercise, we're gonna go into our curtsy lunges, work a little bit more into the thighs and into the glutes. And for this one, a little bit different this time. We come into a curtsy lunge. As we lift up, take a tap in the middle into a side lunge. Then at the 30-second point, we're gonna come into a sumo squat. That weight comes to center, feet are on the diagonal out, we come down and lift. Then we switch sides. In 2 and 1. I know it sounded confusing, just follow along with me. And it's all on the screen there. You'll see exactly what's coming and when. Over into that curtsy lunge, lift, into that side lunge. If you can take that center step out. If you need help with your balance, you're gonna tap in the center and then come to the side. This is actually my weaker side that I'm starting with. So it is a little bit trickier for me to take that tap out, but I'm gonna try for it. And in 3, in 2, in 1, come to the center. Weight comes between and the feet are on the diagonal. Nice wide stance. Down, pulse, lift and squeeze. Down, pulse, lift and squeeze. As we hit that second minute, we're gonna go into the other side. Get ready. I know it's a long time to work through, but you're gonna get through it. Down, pulse, lift and squeeze. It's actually the second video that I'm filming today for you guys as I'm prepping for vacation, making sure you have all your workouts ready. In 3, 2, 1, we lift up into that curtsy lunge on the other side. Find your balance, bending through the knee and the hip, and into that side lunge. Woo! And my booty, I gotta tell you, it is on fire right now. So if yours isn't yet, come down a little bit lower, really press into those heels, and try to bring that butt as low as you can as you hit that side lunge. Take your time, not rushing through these. In 3, you're almost there. In 2, in 1, bring it up, weight comes between, back into that sumo squat. This time, we come down, pulse, halfway lift. Down, pulse, halfway lift. So I have good news for you. After this, we are coming down from the mat, for which we're gonna grab that ball again, or a pillow. Down, pulse, lift. Down, pulse, lift. Halfway lift, stay low. 3, chest proud, lifted. 2, last 1, finish that timer for me, squeeze it up at the top, and that weight is gonna come over to the side. So we're gonna grab a hold of that ball now, and for this one, whoo, I am feeling this one. Yes, I am. We're gonna come onto the forearm, now toes together, lift those obliques up. We're gonna pop that ball right between our inner thighs, working into the outer booty and the outer thighs, a little bit of inner thighs as well. It's squeeze, 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 and open. You're gonna follow me for the 30-second point. We're working both sides within these 2 minutes, going in 2, going in 1. Let's go. Squeeze, 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 and lift. Squeeze, 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 and lift. You've got it. Down, 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 and lift like you're crushing something between your thighs. That's what I want to see. Down, 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 and lift. Another 3. Another 2. Last 1. Lift it up. I want you to flip into a tabletop position. We're coming into a bear plank onto the toes. Lift the knees off the floor. Now squeeze that ball at your maximum. We're gonna switch sides before we hit that minute point, but squeeze, 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 squeeze. Whether you have the ball or the pillow does not make a difference to me. Squeeze at your max. You should be shaking. Minor trembling. In 3, in 2, in 1, come down. Great job, everyone. We're gonna flip to the other side and repeat what we just did. Down, 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 and lift. Down, 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 and lift. The entire time, your elbow is right below the shoulder, straight line there. Lift those obliques up, create that space between you and the mat. Amazing job. If you wanna make this harder, hand up in the air, squeeze, and lift. Toes are together. Squeeze, 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 and lift. Press down, 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 and lift. Last time, 2, 3, and lift. Back into that bear plank, onto the toes. Knees slightly above the mat here. Hold and squeeze. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, we twist to the left and back to center. We twist to the right and back to center. Oh yes, still squeezing that ball at your maximum. I know when you're not squeezing it. Keep going. For 3, to center. For 2, to center, hold and squeeze for the last 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. All right, that ball can come away now. We're gonna move those weights over to the side, going into our last superset for the outer booty, outer thighs. 2 more supersets for inner thighs after that, and then we are done. So grabbing a hold of that band, I want you all the way down this time. So head in your hand, we're gonna relax down on it, bend in the bottom leg, we're gonna straighten that top leg out. Now flex the foot, we arc forward, tapping the mat with the toes, we arc back, tapping the mat with our heel, going in 2, going in 1, all the way down if you can. Come forward as far as you can, and arc back and tap that mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now at the halfway point of this minute, we're gonna come into a reverse tabletop, work into a fire hydrant, then we switch sides. So it's gonna go by super fast. Only 2 more supersets after this one. Squeeze it forward, squeeze it back. Last time for me. And in 3, 2, 1, bring that leg back into our tabletop position, hands below. Same side you were just working, flex the foot, we lift, pump and lower against that band. Really pull up on it. Work those outer thighs. Think about that booty lifting up, hands right below, facing down at the mat, pretending I'm in the room with you. Another 3. I'm going to tell you to keep going. 2. Last 1. Lower it down. Quickly over to that other side for me. Now head in your hand. Bend in the bottom leg, flex that top foot, let's go. We lift, we tap the mat with the toes, we come back, tap the mat with the heel. It's tough, I know, but we are right at the end. We are striking up that burn. I know this has been a killer workout. That's how I designed them. Keep going. Squeeze back and bring it forward. Another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1, come back to neutral into that fire hydrant. Flex the foot you were just working. We lift, pump, and slowly lower. Lift, pump, and slowly lower. Abs are tight, core engaged, belly button in towards the spine. Nice straight back, no arching. Another 4. Another 3. Lift it higher. Can you get even higher? 2. Give me everything you've got. 1. Bring it back to neutral and slowly bring yourself onto your booty. How did that feel? Feels pretty good. So now for this rest, I actually want you to come into a bridge position for me on the mat. So we're actually gonna bring the toes together, relax the head down, relax the shoulders, lift up into that bridge for me, peeling your booty away from the mat. Now think about squeezing those glutes. Now from here, I want you to bring the feet in a little closer. We're gonna lift the heels up and come onto the toes. Squeeze those glutes. Our next exercise, we're gonna take the left knee out, bring it in, the right knee out, bring it in, and then both. Let's get started. Left comes out, slowly in. Right comes out, slowly in. Now both, and in. Keep going. Left comes out, slowly in. Right comes out, slowly in. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, rib cage down, focusing straight ahead, squeezing those glutes at your absolute maximum. Get the most that you can out of this workout. Almost there, guys. We've got 1 more set after this. Burn it out. Get what you can out of it. In 3, in 2, last time to the right. Lift up nice and high. We pulse up for 10, 9, 8, tuck the tailbone under, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, just hold at your max and squeeze. Now I want you to gently bring your heels down to the mat. We're gonna take the legs apart, feet are about hip width distance. We're gonna extend our left leg and bring it out and in, pulling against that band, hips nice and high. Come in and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, you're almost there. Stay high, don't drop down. Last time out, last time in, lower that leg to the mat. Now hold, and in 3, in 2, in 1, extend that other leg, point the toe, come out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, last 15 seconds. Come on, you've got a few more in you. Lift up nice and high, press through that heel. Last 2, and in, last 1. Bring it in, bring that leg down, slowly lower yourself to the mat, and we are going to take that band off and grab a hold of that ball. Woo, I am feeling that burn. I hope you are too. So band comes off to the side, we're gonna grab that ball or pillow, okay? Or you could use the band, you're just gonna do the opposite resistance. You come out, out, out. We're gonna come onto the forearms, toes are together. This time we squeeze, 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 and out at your maximum. Really press into it. Going in 5, in 4, facing straight ahead. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze, 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 and out. Squeeze, 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 and out. It is gonna get harder. Squeeze, 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 and out. Shoulders down, straight ahead. Give me everything you've got. Squeeze it as much as you can, whether it's the pillow, it's the ball. If you're using the band, you're just gonna press out against it, just changing the resistance. In, and out. Now come together, squeeze at your max. Now lift the toes up off the floor, continue to squeeze. It's gonna look like nothing, it's gonna feel like everything. I'm watching my legs literally vibrate right now. Keep on working hard. Squeeze, maximum, 100%. Give me everything. 15 more seconds, keep on going. And in 3, in 2, keep squeezing. In 1, release some of that tension, lower the feet down to the mat, back into that bridge. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at your max. We are gonna keep going for this final minute. I want you to squeeze against that ball like you're just trying to push the air out of it, but it just won't happen. And in 3, in 2, keep squeezing. 1, we come down, up, squeeze, release and lower, up, squeeze, release and lower, up, squeeze, release. Keep going. Feel that burn. Feel the shakes. Lift, squeeze, release some tension, not all of it. And in 3, in 2, in 1, final hold. Squeeze at your max. Now come onto the toes if you can. Lift up nice and high. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Arms up to make it harder. For the last 15 seconds, you've got 10, 9, come on, count with me, it makes it easier. 7, 6, higher, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower it down. Woo! That is a different kind of burn, am I right? All right, everybody, stay tuned to the end because I do have an announcement for what your next free workout calendar guide is gonna be, and I am gonna go take maybe like 5 showers. See you. Congratulations on finishing the last workout of this series. Now I do have a next series announcement for you, but before I tell you anything, smash that thumbs up button for me to help support the channel and subscribe because we are starting this brand new calendar next Wednesday at 1 p.m. EST. This is the Lean and Shredded Spring Workout Guide. This is gonna give you 5 workouts a week, a new one every single Wednesday, and all you have to do to get to it is go to the link in the description. You're gonna open up that calendar and click the YouTube thumbnail icons to each day's workout. This is gonna keep you fit and active at home all the way through April. We are kickstarting this off on the channel. Next week's workout is gonna be a full body Pilates. I know you're gonna love the workouts from this series. I can't wait to get started and I will see you there.